Welcome to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Today we're going to be making a butternut soup. It's fall here, and the squashes and pumpkins are coming due. So we're going to start out. I've got a pot here that's already getting hot. It's got a little bit of olive oil in the bottom. So I'm going to put some fennel seed in here. And again, these are whole fennel seeds. Just they're not ground up. Just put your fennel seeds, and I'm gonna let them brown just a little bit. Okay. I'm also going to put, and these are carom seeds. They got a great flavor. I'm gonna put some of those in there. Just let them brown up a little bit also. Okay. And I'm going to put some whole cumin seeds and just whole cumin seeds. And it's olive. It's in the olive oil here. They're browning. Smells really, really good. And finally, for the seeds, we're going to put some coriander seeds. Okay. We use all those up, so that's good. Now, those are going to brown just for a second. And it smells so good in here. So now what I'm going to add is I'm going to put a little bit of, this is just minced garlic. I'm going to put a tablespoon of that, or teaspoon of that much in there. And you see it bubbling up, steaming up. Okay. Now then, I've already diced up about 4 pretty good sized carrots, 1 ear of corn, a half of a red bell pepper, 1 celery stalk, and half of a white onion. So I'm going to put that in there now, and you'll see me if I can get it picked up without making a big mess. And my camera person just said, "Oh, how good this smells from here." But you see it's the carrots, onions, celery, corn, and the bell pepper. So we'll get that in there. And then I start cooking. I can get it all off. And now then, the star of the show is we're going to put butternut squash. That's 1 butternut squash. And what I did is I peeled it. Well, first of all, I put it in the microwave for a couple minutes. Then I peeled it. And then I diced it up. So we're going to put this in there. And this makes a lot. But it's going to be so good. Okay. So now then, with that cooking, it needs a little bit of liquid. I'm going to stir it around. It smells so good. Okay. But it's going to need a little bit of liquid to keep from sticking. So, what do we add? For this particular one, we're adding a Yuengling beer. So, we're cooking on the show, we're drinking on the show. That's really good. So we're going to put that in there. And you probably see the steam coming up in a minute. Okay. So, that's done. We're also going to add, you guessed it, some Worcestershire. So you get some good flavor. Just a good squirting of it. And we're going to add some black pepper, make it a little bit spicier, a little bit of flavor to it. And we're going to add, my no salt seasoning. We're going to sprinkle that on there. And then we're going to add just a little bit of salt. And let's see, what else? We're going to add a can. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. Before I do that, I'm going to let all this cook together for a while. It does need a little bit more liquid. So I'm just going to use this beer bottle I had and add some water to it. And I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to cover it up, let it cook for about, until it gets soft. So anyway, we'll see y'all shortly. Okay, this has been cooking now for a while. The vegetables, the squash and carrots are pretty soft. So I'm going to use the immersion blender and just immersion them around, get them going. And so that's what we're doing, to make a soup out of this. And again, I wish I could smell this. It smells just incredible. So it takes a little bit of time, this. So uh, we'll probably just edit this out if my camera person will stop it while this is blending. Okay, use the immersion blender. And I'm just going to show you how creamy it is. I don't want it splattered everywhere, but it's nice and soupy. So now then, we're going to add a few more ingredients. We're going to add, again, this is plant-based sour cream. I'm not going to add a lot of that, but it does add a lot of flavor. Okay. We're also going to add a can of coconut milk. Can of coconut milk. Okay. So that's in there. That'll make it a lot creamier. We're going to add, this is 2 cans of garbanzo beans that have been rinsed and drained. Okay. And then the final ingredient, we went to the store yesterday, the farmer's market, and we bought some beets, and we got beet greens on here. So I didn't want those blended all together. So we're going to sprinkle this on top, just like that. And we're going to let this cook now for about another, well, until the greens get soft. So probably another 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to stir it all together, get everything blended together. And we got a big pot full here. So we're just going to let it cook now. And this is going to taste amazing. So see you soon. Okay, welcome back. You can see this has been cooking. Now, how pretty is that? That is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put just a little bit in a bowl here. I'm going to try to get it so you can actually see it. But I'm going to try to, I don't know if you can see it or not, put a little bit in there. Okay, but let's see what it tastes like. That is so good, so creamy. That coconut oil in there made it real smooth. Coconut milk. You got the garbanzo beans in here for the protein. The pumpkin squash is great. And then the beet greens are so healthy for you. So this is an amazing dish. It's warm for the winter time. Hope y'all try this. I'm the Almost Tipsy Vegan.